Thought I'd record a run of Backpack Hero, so here we are. Let's check it out. I've got some extra time. Why not? We're gonna try the 5x5 challenge here. So we'll see how it goes. Start out standard sword and board. Get a little bit of extra food. That gives us a couple of energy per turn. Get a couple of hits in. Let's go Bramble. We're going to want a lot of power really early, and it tends to be harder to run into Bramble. Get more items, more XP. We only get, in total, I think 25 inventory slots. Dude, do we fight here first? Instead of taking health? Because one of these paths will break. Ooh. Okay, we'll take a Spinnerino. Oh, that's no bueno. What'll we end up with? Projectile can be moved in combat. Each turn moves forward 1 space and deals 3 damage to all enemies. If it can't move, then it deals 5 damage to yourself. Huh. Okay, well... that's horrid. I don't know which way is forward. How much damage? Just 3? Garbage. I don't think we can leave it. It's a cursed item, so it's gonna follow us. We have a curse. Alright, we kill the bee first. We're gonna add a couple of those. Go ahead and eat the food. Hit him while we can. So then consumables are very, like, you grab it to make a fight easier in this game. We'll definitely take a block here. We can't damage him. We can only do 14. Okay, here we go. Now we'll block. This next turn, we're going to spin blocking as well. And now we should be able to just waylay him. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Definitely take a wide boy here, and we'll go 1 high. Let's grab some items. Yeah, that's a problem. That's what cursed items do. They follow you. Bee Sting Blade. Can be used 1 time each turn for 10 damage. Okay, so we're definitely going to take Bee Sting Blade. It's in the column, right? If I turn it sideways, does it turn to row? No, it's... wait. Item in this column is used. So if it's sideways, does that mean any of the columns? So if I take this, for example. Yeah, that counts. Okay. Item is used. So that includes the shield, so we can just get rid of this. Take some spikes. Extra damage. Take a heal. Oh. Well, in that case, we'll take some mana. Just in case we find some magic down the road. Okay. Oh, we didn't really take damage, so let's just take a chest. Try to find some stuff that actually does things. This is what I tried to do the last time around. I think I'm going to take this helmet. 2 block. It's got to be in the top row. Okay. These guys, pretty useless. I mean, 3 damage. That does 3. That does 3. All enemies. Alright, let's go ahead and fight this boy. We get a crab and a snail. The snail's annoying because he'll fill up our inventory with stuff, so... One more. And then we'll just block. Alright, hit him. Block. Hit him again. And we win. Dude, Bee Sting Blade's kind of sick, not gonna lie. Let's take these bottom 4. Bee Sting Blade kind of popping off. Create a blessing. It's free. That gives another attack onto our bee sting blade. This guy floats. Adds +1 to adjacent damage. Energy and luck. Definitely taking this. Luck lets you find better items. Let's scooch our shield over a little. We're gonna keep this. It's free 10 damage. Do we take this? So I could put this here, and since this floats, it has to go to the top. So we can add +1 to this. How much damage? 6? One time a turn? Now it does 7. Heck yeah. Okay. And we can't take any more. So that's actually a really, really good haul. What else was on the spin-a-majig here? Adds 3 max HP every time we take a hit. Lots of mana. What's this? Weapons in a diagonal line get +3. I mean, everything here is pretty decent. Let's give it a spinnerino. Oh, heck yeah! I got the one I wanted. Let's go. Okay, that's a lot of damage. So +3 is pretty good. If I put it here, then it should hit both this sword and that. Yeah, all of a sudden we have a build kind of popping off here a little bit. Okay. This is shaping up to be kind of an interesting run. This will get us a peek at what our boss is. Looks like it's a bird boy. I have no idea what he does. Okay. This is shaping up to be a pretty cool run. We got 8. We need to clear this curse so that it's taken away potential items that we might find. Make a deal. Different item of same rarity. We can always come back. Get a different legendary. I don't know. Let's keep looking. We might find offer still stands. Good. Alright, let's fight this boy. We got a bird. We got a thief. He's going to run. We've also got this guy. Dude, all these guys are kind of trouble. We can't afford to lose our money. We've got... Also, this boy does a lot of damage. Maybe we take him out first. Slime is going to be devastating, though. We'll hit him. Go ahead and get some energy. How much does this do? 10? We could throw the cup. Let's go ahead and use Bee Sting Blade on him. This does 10. Hit you. Blessing. Get a sword that does 7 damage. I don't get this weapon, dude. The blessing, sometimes it gives, like, additional damage, but... Okay. Skip. And he's gonna deal 7, so we'll use our last energy just to block. Alright, we need 9. 7 and 2. Perfect. Boom. Heck yeah, clean fight. What's this? Cleanses curses. Let's go. Definitely gonna alternate use that boy. Get rid of this. Curse is cleansed. Let's take this better shield. Get rid of this. This one only takes up 2 slots. We could start grabbing some of this. It's really good if you get haste or more structures, but because it's a 5x5 challenge, structure builds take up a lot of inventory space. We can take one item here. I would want to take this to get another refresh, or potentially, what does this do? Can be used one time each combat, adds 2 rage for each space the destroyed items occupied unused, adds 1 rage to self. Items this are played on are destroyed. So we can nuke one of our own items. I don't know if that's going to be good for us. I mean, Rage is really, really strong, but I think we're just going to take a Shuriken, call it a day. It's pretty good. Alright. We look good there. What's this event? Welcome to my game show. Alright, we got a legendary heals, a good wand, another bee sting blade. We could just alternate bee sting blades. Oh wait. Heavy creates a potion in this row. So we get like unlimited potions. This could pop off with the bee sting blade later. We just generate potions. Nah. It does say columns, so that I assume would mean items underneath as well. I mean, maybe this, but we get a curse if we go over 12, right? So if we start rolling 5s, 5, 10, so 2 rolls is definitely safe. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we're still good to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good to roll. Now we have to get 2 or less to get the legendary, but I don't see that happening. Let's go ahead and accept our wand. Skull wand. We'll put that there and maybe trade it to get a better item. Let's go take out this sleeping boy here. Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. Hit you. And then finish him up with this. Okay, that's what I was hoping to see. Alright, now this one will do +1 damage. We should probably block. Alright, we're going to take a little damage here. He stole some money, but we can get it back, so I'm not too worried. We got a block here. Every time this guy gets hit, he does damage. Spoiled milk. 18 block adds 2 poison to self. We're going to take a lot of damage here, I think. $13, 15. He lost one of his rages. 8 and 8 is 16, so we can hit him one time. 13 or 11. Hit him for 13. 14. Oh, we're looking pretty good here, actually. Probably could have afforded to hit him again. What's this? Lose health for energy. Now, we want to conserve health right now. 8 and 7 is 15. We can hit him. We've already got a shield. Alright, we just finish him up here. Alright, now the level up's done, so let's take those squares. Now we just got 1 row left to unlock. Alright, what items? Grab a little bit of permanent luck is always good. Chip sword deals 8 damage plus 1 cost to the energy. Oh, that might be good for us, actually. It's just for the turn, too. So that gives us an additional free hit. Some pretty decent damage. Is it a rare? What is it? It's an uncommon. We've also got just free energy. That's really, really strong. Armor might be a good idea. If we can fit it. See, this is where the game starts to get kind of difficult, so we'll sneak that boy up there. We can take 3 items. So I'm thinking 1. Right, so Chip Blade does 12. Definitely taking the ring. Luck is always good. Get more legendaries more often. And I kind of want this tunic, man, because the shield buffs it, right? Adjacent diagonal armor. I'm just holding on to this wand. Can I, like, put this here? I mean, maybe if I move the dagger here. And then... Hold on. We put the mana, the ring here. We can almost fit it. We need 4 squares for it. I mean, if I put it here, but then it doesn't get the buff off of this. I can move this up 1. And it still hit the bee sting. But then I'd have to put that one in the top corner, right? What if I put the helmet? Well, the helmet has to be top row. Has to be. If I swap it with this, this thing only affects things on a diagonal line. That's kind of the difficulty we're running into here. What if it's at the top? We move the sword over. Move this over. Move the shield. And then move the shield like this. That way it's still refreshing. That's hitting everything except the dagger right now. Hold on. We do like this? No. Oh my gosh. Here? Maybe like that. And then this will always roll to the top. Now that it only hits those 2. If I did this, put that boy there. Oh my gosh, this game, man. Oh, wait. Oh, but this is no longer refreshing. What if I just put it like this, right? And then we'll put this one here. So then it hits all 3, like it's supposed to. Hide the mana stone here. Go there. And then... Alright. We got it. But now the shield isn't buffing the helmet. Dang it. There's gotta be a way, man. This energy is pretty strong, too. But we definitely need some sort of block engine. And this is gonna give us 6 and 2. If I swap... We're also wasting this now. This isn't buffing anything that's significant. That'll change as soon as we trade this, though. We'll just, we'll go with this for now. I feel like that's good. I'm pretty confident in it. We could grab HP, but let's go ahead and fight somebody real quick. Alright. Slimy boy's gotta go, so... Hit him. Only 9, right? We're blocking for 10, so we're good on blocks. What's my least damaging weapon? This. We'll go ahead and get a blessing. Can't put it anywhere. And then start in on this guy. That costs 1 now. Okay. Yeah, I think that went pretty well. Alright, another 10. Yeah, see, now we're natural blocking, like, everything. The Blessing Dagger is nice because it, like, it does a lot of damage. What's this? Adjacent weapons get +0 damage. Adds 1 damage for each open space in this row or column. So, ghostly items they can't be detected by other items. So if you make another item ghostly, it won't receive buffs from anything except for other ghostly stuff. It tricks your inventory into thinking that it's empty, basically. I don't see anything here that's any good, honestly. We can trade out the Mana Stone for this and just make sure it points at nothing. Wait, does that actually work? It doesn't get Ghostly. It gets +1 damage. And it's a rare item. That's mainly why I wanted to take it. We're going to trade this out, though. Open up 2 slots. Could potentially fit flowers in here, man, because luck is always nice. And then we could get rid of this and then trade this because it's only 1 damage. But then I'd have to rearrange some stuff. We could also get rid of this. Nah, because we got a shop too. I don't think we need any of that stuff. Let's go ahead and do a trade. Get a different item of the same rarity. So we'll get rid of the Skull Wand. We got a rare Hungry Mana Stone. Must be played on an item. Whatever that means. Items this is played on are destroyed. Adds 1 mana for each space the destroyed items occupied. Each combat, it empties its mana. I'm not sure how that would be used. Mana is... That's one of those items that's like, I don't even know what to do with this. A bow. It's a legendary bow. Fires arrows in both directions. I've seen a lot of arrows. Unique. Deals 3 damage. Items this is played on are refreshed and can be used again this turn. This thing already has like a natural effect that does that. So we're going to sell this rare. Get rid of it. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage. We don't care. There's nothing here that's any good. Except for maybe reroll combat rewards. The legendary bow I'm not particularly interested in. We could sell this. Will that boy let us trade again? No. Of course not. You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna put this boy here and then swap the helmet. Too bad this shield can't hit that helmet. There's just no way. Maybe if I open up a space here we could make it work, but it's not happening. I'd almost rather get rid of the extra 1 damage for another helmet. Adds 1 block for each space below, so that's an additional 4 block. We'd be blocking 14. Seems pretty safe. But we'll probably run into one. I don't feel like it's very economical to try to purchase a common helmet like that this early in the run. So let's go ahead and see what we can get here. I don't know what this boy does. He dodges, so that kind of makes me nervous. Let's get rid of the bat first. We're only blocking for 8. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we broke our synergy with block when we did that and traded it for damage, essentially. 15. 9. Dang. Alright, well, we'll just take you out. And then this guy... Hit him. Hit him. 15. 13. Oh, we'll just take him out with the 15. Alright, now we only gotta deal with 1 guy. It's not too bad. Oh, wait. Uncommon, below adjacent weapon gets +3 damage. And we can put that anywhere. Let's trade some HP for it. We're gonna reorganize. We're gonna take this. And we'll actually put it here. Finished. Now we have to take 6 damage here. But there's a heal shrine, so I'm not too worried about it. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Yeah, we've got some pretty decent buildage going on here. 5 poison to self. That's no good. We don't care about mana stones. We do need to fix this blocking situation. It's kind of a mess, man. What about like that? Only 2 squares become available. What if I did like that? It only hits that, so I could move that there. Now it's hitting both of those. I just don't really, unless this is horizontally placed, and then we can put this up a little bit higher, and we do it like that. Go ahead and place the dagger here. And I want those blessings, so I kind of want to upgrade that. Let's put the ghosty boy here. We put that there. The helmet has to be on the top row, though, is the problem. 1, 2. If I put it here... the only way to make everything hit each other properly... Dude, this is... The challenge is so... challenging, right? Okay, well, a blessing here wouldn't do anything, so... We do that? Blessing, no. If I move this over, then it's no good. This just needs to get gone, right? I feel like this is just kind of taking up inventory space. Not really doing anybody any favors. What if I did like this? Let's move the sword out for just a second so I can control some things here. Put that there. Toss in the helmet. Let's go ahead and put this here. Go like that. Oops. Go up like this. No. Here. 1, 2. No. Oh, wait. Okay. And then... put old Yeller here. And then the ghost, I guess we just save it because it's a rare. How much does it add? Adjacent weapons get +3. Adds 1 damage for each open space. Oh, right. So we can, like, get rid of this. Put that there. And now that gets +4 all of a sudden. That's pretty good. Yeah. We're gonna have to take up 1. And we just get rid of this. That's useless. And we'll grab some extra poison, I guess. 3 and 3 or 6 to all. We'll go 6 to all. We can use that like a consumable, like it's meant to be. We'll go ahead and grab a ninja star. Oops. Boop. Scoop. Got him. Alright, let's go ahead and see what this is. He gives a cursed item. Or he gives a curse and a rare item? Yeah, no thanks. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. Cursed chest, no thanks. Head here. Cursed chest. Check the forge. Haste to a shield is really amazing. Haste to a structure. Regen to a ring. To burn to a weapon. Let's grab haste on a shield. Pump that boy up a little bit. So what haste does is it adds 1 block to all your armor per turn. So it's basically self-scaling. So now every time I block, I get 2 more armor. So if I do it 3 times, then these block for 6 more, essentially. Get 6 more free block a turn. Alright, we got Holy Moly here. Hit you with that. Go with the double poison. He's doing 11 right now. Oh, he's a blocker, so... one of those. Sure. Finished. Hit him with one of those. Now he's got 9 poison. Definitely need a block. Let's just block. Oh, yeah. Okay. 13. He's hitting for 13. Heck yeah, we're gonna take this. It's free luck. Finished. It uses all 3 of our energy to do that. but it's very worth. Bam! Now we got double luck. Hit the shield. 16. We can deal another 16 and 7 for 23, leaving him with 10 health. I think we can actually finish him here, because 16, 7. Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's go right down the top, man. One more level up left. What is this? When an adjacent item is destroyed, +2 block this combat. Huh. We can fit it too, man. We'd also go with more shivs. Bowblade, no thanks. It's kind of cool that you can do that. Status effects on enemies. I feel like this is like just really, really good. Adjacent armor. Taking that isn't a bad idea. If we get consumables, we can use them. So we're gonna want to stack this with consumables so that we get free blocks in. Too bad I can't move this helmet. This adds 1. If I move this here, it actually does 2. But then it screws up our synergies. So maybe, like, we go with this. I think we're going to get rid of the ghost. I hate to, because it's a rare item. That's money. But we're pretty good on money. That looks good to me. Take a couple of those, yeah. It's looking pretty good, man. What was the forge again? Because you can forge multiple times. Weapon, structure, ring. We could add a region to a ring. Let's wait till the end of the act. So we could heal in combat, which is kind of important. Alright. So now we're getting 17 block, man. We're looking really strong. Any of these guys cowardly? No? We need to get rid of this boy so he doesn't steal our money. We hit him. Get a blessing. Can't use it. Like I said, we're mainly just taking that blessing for the purpose of damage. Get a free hit with the chip sword. Then we finish him. It's crazy if we use these, we also get block. Okay. Good turn. Pretty sure we're gonna... Oh, I see. He's gonna add 14 to his attack. Wait. Removed at the end of turn, 14 damage is received. Change intention to... Okay. He'll get a dodge if we hit him enough. That's not bad. We'll start out with one of those. We hit him with the free hit. Hit him. Hit him. Skip. Dude, we've got a lot of damage packed in. What? 8 block, but adds a slow to self every turn. Okay, so slow makes it to where you block 1 less. So that would kind of, like, negate our haste thing that we got going on, so we don't want to do that. Oh, free heals. Kind of want the heals. And this item can be used twice. 4 uses on this. I look at that as more valuable. We're kind of surplusing in damage right now. Okay, I'm done. That's good. Free XP. I'll take it. Free money. I'll take it. That's a cursed chest. That's a cursed chest. We don't care. Let's think about that regen, man. I feel like the 20 gold on regen is going to pay for itself, because we'll heal 1 a turn, essentially. Too bad we don't have a structure. Burn on a weapon? It's pretty good damage, but I don't really think we have a weapon that we're necessarily going to take to end-game just yet. So we'll go ahead and hit this, go to the next level. Dude, this is such a cool game, man. I really, really wish I could stream it, but people just don't like to watch it. Alright, so this guy's gonna do poison. So it's a good thing we've got some regen to counteract it. So let's just start out doing as much damage as humanly possible. $16 or 11. Yeah, definitely going with 16. We got heals here too, so we'll end our turn. 15, we're still good. Let's hit him. Dude, that is so strong. Yeah, we just don't even care about the poison, man. Like, when you use 5 items, deal 5 damage to all enemies. We do that every turn. Whenever a status effect is removed, add burn equal to the amount removed. This effect applies to everyone. So we would burn ourselves. So if we had a way to remove burn consistently, all shields get this effect applied on use. All adjacent weapons are used. All shields also get this effect applied on use. Adjacent weapons are disabled this turn. So it makes it where we can only use one thing at a time. So none of this is really good for us except for Belt of Knives. The problem with Belt of Knives is that it stops our synergy, because we'd have to get rid of these items. 100% chance. I don't know. I think you can sell a relic too, though. So this is what our build would look like after that. So we would get essentially an extra 5 to 15 damage depending on how many enemies are present. And like I said, we're already surplusing on damage. So this might just be relic skin, to be honest. Because these consumables, we find consumables like every fight. And we're gonna see stuff we want. Inventory space is so valuable. We're gonna get only 2 more slots to finish the run with. And I don't feel like you can justify the 5. Potentially 10, right? Because if we have consumables, but that's only if we're able to use them. It's just a little early for this, man. If we had these extra 2 slots, I'd be like, yeah, no brainer, let's take it. I could sacrifice my luck and regen, but that's not happening. Not getting rid of my helmet. Can I, like, do something like this? Does this affect a diagonal too? Or is it just adjacent? It's just adjacent. So unless I had both my armors in the top row. Should I put this on this? We use it twice per turn. We use this more often, so yeah. Nah, I think we skip. Yeah, this is a relic skip. That's so weird. I just want to keep everything the way it was. You never know. We have money, so we can get the bonus. Alright, what do we got going on? Get rid of a curse, we don't care. A lock. Do we take a key here? I mean, maybe. Removing status effects from enemies. We could get rid of spikes, that's bad for us. We get rid of rage, dodge, all kinds of stuff. This is just a ton of HP. It's pretty good. I can only use it in combat, though. This could potentially counteract, because that would give us up to 5. That could counteract some poison for us. Because right now, poison's kind of a big deal. This only affects enemies, so... We've got no defense against poison, so that'll kind of help out. Let's go max HP. Now we're a little tankier. Feeling good about it. Let's take the cave. I mean, we're really strong. We probably should have taken the other one. Okay. Start out with a chest. And of course, we should have taken the key, man. Are you kidding? Vision of danger. Alright, we're fighting Badger Boy. Ah, right here, spikes. 21? Alright, so hit. Do we have enough to kill? Okay, so we're gonna get 16. We're gonna get 27. 30. 43 damage. I think this might... No, we don't have a kill. Alright. Okay, so now we have a kill. So we just go, ooch, ooch. Finish him. Alright. Hey, we got that legendary after all. Did we start intentionally taking hits? That might be good. Because right now we're in like a good, like, spot to start taking some hits here and there. We've got some natural regen plus this. Just kind of become an absolute monster when it comes to max HP. If I was going to sacrifice one, we're going to take hits naturally anyway. Diagonal and adjacent armor get blocked. Diagonal and adjacent armor get blocked. Adjacent armor gets blocked. This just gives block, and it's got like a base of like 6. So we'd give up 6. But we'd also get 1? It might be worth it, man. Do we take another regen? Let's take another regen pot. I'm thinking about taking more luck. It's also good if we run to another forge. Because the more regen we can keep consistently, the better off we're going to be. But we've now committed to taking hits. Probably not great for the run, but whatever. Alright, let's keep rolling. Okay, we got a roll-a-majig here. We get a cursed wand. On use, deals 7 damage. All connected mana stones get disabled. Oh my god. Armor or shield is present. Items disabled, so we can't use that ever, unfortunately. Get spikes, get damage. I don't think any of this stuff is worth it. It's not worth getting a curse, potentially. We do have this. Let's see what's going on at the forge real quick. We get haste on a shield again. That would prevent us from taking damage like ever. Which isn't necessarily bad. Rage is huge. Rage is huge! Rage adds +1 damage to, like, all sources. So, we could get that on our big boy sword, the bee sting sword. And just kind of stack it up, man. It costs 30. So we'll keep all this goodness in mind moving forward. We also need to check on the shop. Alright, so we have to take damage here. We're looking at 16 right now. So we gotta make sure we don't kill anybody, but he's also gonna... If I'm gonna take damage, I want to take damage from just this boy, because this stuff, yeah, that deactivates items, and if it hits your armor, then ugh. So we gotta kill this guy right off the bat. We gotta get rid of this guy. See you later, nerd. And then, unfortunately, we're blocking for quite a bit here. We're gonna bring this guy as close to kill range as we can and try to take a hit. There we go, perfect. So we hit him. We'll hit him. We'll hit him. We'll hit him. We'll hit him, right? Now we take a hit. And dude, do we just keep taking hits? Does this happen every time? I don't want this. You know what? I do want it. Let's heal 5 a turn. And we'll go ahead and reorganize. He's down to 1 HP, so we can kill him anytime we want. So we're taking 5, but we're going to heal 5. If I block, we're not taking anything. So we take a hit. Hold on. Let me see if it happens multiple times a turn. So we're going to take 7 now. If that number doesn't go up. Disabled for 1 combat. Okay, yeah. Alright. See ya. Skip. Okay. That's good. Okay, so there's not an infinite combo with it. So that's probably really good, like I said. Alright, we got regular standard boy shield. We don't care. Energy? We don't particularly need energy, man. We do so much damage right now, I think we're fine. Wait. On take damage. That's what this does. Oh my gosh. Yes. I will take damage. Thank you. We don't take the heal yet. Dude, all the enemies are already gone. What the heck? What is this? Okay. Flip some cards over, try to get some stuff to sell, potentially. Oh, that's a curse. Oh, well, there's... Oh, okay. Take the goopy glove. Take whatever this is. Take whatever this is. Okay, we got Legendary Jade Axe. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage this turn. Okay. And it's conductive. It uses money? So we can attack with money. And it powers up anything it's touching. Oh, wait a minute. This could be... This could be OP. Wait, what? When an adjacent item kills a non-summon enemy, creates a common item. So we just get free stuff. There's some good commons. We're at least gonna take this. Because it's a legendary and we can sell it, right? Now this, I gotta think. We have to use our brain noodles here. All the brain noodles are noodling right now. Let me think. So every time we spend 2 gold, we get another attack. So essentially we would have like unlimited attacks with this thing. And it is 16. We already have that. We already have that for free. And this is a lot of inventory space. It's 4 slots. If we ditch this thing, we could do it. Right? I guess the question is this better than the chip sword? Because this does more damage. And it makes this stronger. Every time we use it. But it costs us money, dude. I don't know. I don't think that this is really worth. Okay. God, am I really passing that up? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, now we'll head into the shop, see what he's got. Ghosty Ball. Adjacent items become ghostly. See, this would have been good if we still had the ghosty gem or whatever, right? There's an example of the common item that's OP. A rare wand creates an ethereal arrow. Adjacent items are used. All this stuff is Garbo. Big time. Sell the legendary glove, get some muns. I don't think there's anything else we're doing here at the moment. No. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab a heal, because it's free. And it's there. Then we'll head over to the forge. Rage on a melee weapon. Definitely taking it on this. Oh no! Come on! We could use that over and over again. You know how strong that would be? That's probably why. We can put it on this. We usually use that sword at least 2 times a turn, right? So then we get +1 damage every single turn. But then we're deciding that we're locking in Chip's sword. So that's a little spooky. Is it going to have enough scaling to take out like a boss with 700 health? We're doing a lot of damage right now. I don't know, it sounds pretty good, man. Let's do it. And then +1 scaling every single turn that we go all out. And we like taking damage. Yeah, man, the math checks out. I think we're really, really strong. I didn't see anything in the shop. We only have $11. Let's get out of here. We're fine. Auf Wiedersehen. See ya. All right. What do we got? What is this? Uncommon. This item floats, so it has to be in the top row. Not a problem. On use adds 2 poison to self. Weapons this is played on get +5 poison this combat. What does it mean by played on? We've also got a gauntlet here. Each space to the right gives us +1 block. It's heavy, so it has to go in the bottom row. Max, we're looking at a little bit of block, but we don't really need block. We like doing damage to ourselves. I will say that. This would negate the downside of adding poison to ourselves. Wouldn't be too bad. It represents a lot of damage. This is for sale, pretty much. It's a rare. What is this? An uncommon. We don't care. We sleep on everything else. Let's go ahead and fight these boys. Oh, this is tricky. This guy attacks... Oh, wait, we want to be attacked. Right. So let's start out, kill this boy. Get bee stung. And then 20 damage, so we're going to take 8 here. Unless... Let's go ahead and do this. That gave us max HP. It worked. Okay. Then we get 2 more attacks. So we go boop, and then scoop. Now we don't want to take damage for the rest of the fight. Deals 2 damage to all enemies if you scratch. Yeah, it's cool. If you don't have a weapon, you can still do this. Just does 3 damage, but then you can get items to improve your scratch. So I think it's cool to do it. I would want to do a scratch build at some point, man. Alright. We're at the start of the turn, top of the turn. Let's get in here and do some damage. As long as our last turn, like our last energy spent is a block, this guy always blocks. So we're pretty safe here. So we just go like boop, scoop, doop, bop, bow, and we're done. He kind of mimics your actions, I think is what they said, so. As long as we only use this sword twice, we're good. Dude, this build is actually really strong. Like, it feels so good. All right, we got our last 2 slots. We're looking good. Now this will drop. Oosh. Oh, an uncommon. Adjacent and diagonal shields get +2 block. Oh, good. We get to do more math. Okay. So this boy gives us 7 block. This boy gives us 6. All right. But this guy, hold on, doesn't just give us 7. He gives us 8, 9. because it's adding 1 to each of those. So we give up 2 block a turn. Oh, wait. We give up 1 block, but see, then our shield gets beefier, right? So that's actually pretty good, man. We might take that over close. It's an uncommon. This is a common. Checks out, right? And now we can actually take stuff again. So we're going to take a block potion, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'd kind of rather have this. Get rid of the effects on enemies. It's 8:07. Let me check my phone real quick. Just making sure. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, and I think we're good with taking on that. Yeah, I think we improved the build actually with that. Let's see what's in the forge today. We have 17 gold. We can get rage on a melee weapon. Probably won't work. Burn on a weapon. 3 damage on a weapon. Burn is good. That's another way to stack damage, right? Burn is essentially poison. It's the same thing, just about. It's also piercing damage. Burn might be more valuable than just 3 damage on a weapon. But see, we've also already forged all our weapons. So these are actually unfortunate. But if we see a structure, we should probably take it. Right now, we're looking for a shop. More than anything. So let's try to open up new areas. Alright, gonna start off with you. So we got Oosh. Grab a blessing. Too bad I can't take damage here. This guy will definitely allow me to take damage. The trick is not to take too much. Okay. Perfect. 16, so we definitely want to take this boy down. Hit him with that. Get him with the bee sting. And then we do damage, essentially, I guess. We let ourselves get hit for 1. Get 4 max HP. Dude, this build is sick. Oh, I started with the wrong attack. Finish him. Dude, nice. Another legendary. Is there a shop? Oh my god, where are all the shops at? Okay, so the thing is, this will make it invisible to other items. If we take that, which I want it because we can sell it. Hold on. Just while we have this in our inventory. Well, no, because we want to be able to take hits, man. So yeah, let's... So, like, if I put this legendary next to that, then it won't be affected by other items. No synergies allowed. So this is actually okay to do that, because the glove is doing nothing. Because it spots to the right. Yeah. This is ghostly, but it doesn't have to be affected by other items, so it's good. This one too. We're pretty safe. Just take a shuriken, call it a day. What does this do? Self-status effects, but it destroys an item. I don't know what that means. I'm scared. I'm gonna take this. Let's take a shuriken. And then we'll go ahead and... Do we take XP or money? I don't know yet. Let's see if there's a shop. We know this forge is largely useless to us. Alright, so we want to leave this boy alive. Bee Sting is the big hit. I hate doing that, but... And now we're out of energy, so... We'll just get rid of his dodge. Alright, 22 and 16. I don't feel like taking 22 damage today. but this guy will never be able to hurt us. I think enemies have like built-in scaling though. If they do, then he might potentially do 17. We just have to wait for it, right? 2216 is for 6 damage. We can recover from 6 damage. Maybe we take this boy out instead. Do we have that? We should have that much damage. With the calculations we did earlier, man, it ought to be good. No. Oh. Dude, my math, I suck at math, apparently. Dang it. Alright, we can block 9 here. We've got 38 incoming. That put us up to 25. We take 13. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I didn't get rid of his 14. Dang it. Okay. We just gotta block. We're gonna eat damage here. That's okay. Ouch. Alright. Finish you up for sure. Bye. See you later. Dagger you. Yeah, we don't care. And the last one will hit him again. The big sword. And now he's done. So we just go like boop, scoop, boop. Got him. Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh, flaming scratch. Yeah, there's scratch build stuff coming in, of course. Heals 20 HP, but removes 2 max HP. I mean, this thing gives us 4, but... No, it only gives us 3. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Create shurikens in each empty space in this row and column. Jeez. It's good to sell as well. Alright, I'm good with that. There's the shop. Of course. Weapons in this row or column get +3 damage this entire combat. So it's like some free scaling. Sort of. Dude, our shops suck, man. Alright, let's sell this legendary ghost ball. Sell the glove. You take more stuff. We'll probably sell this. I don't think he takes anything else. I don't really want this. I feel like it's good, but it's not like amazing. Because we're getting rage anyway. So what about this? Get regen. Nah, because then we gotta take mana stones, and that's a whole can of worms, man. Alright, let's go up here. Who are you? I'm a foe. Cool. Every chance to get in a fight. Oh, if only we could make him do just a little bit less damage. I don't feel like taking 13 again. Hold on. We can scale up our natural block. This gives us 3 more block. We grab 10. Oh no, we grab 9 and... Okay, I can't do that much math anymore. Alright, so let's hit him. Let's hit him. Let's hit him. So it hit us really hard. What is that? Create smoke plumes in spaces in this column. When your turn ends, it gets destroyed. If you use it, it gets destroyed. Good thing we have empty slots. So let's just hit him as hard as we can this turn. This guy's like a secret boss, sort of. Let's use this, get a little extra rage. We'll put this here. I don't know what it does. I'm scared of it. Alright, 25. Perfect. Did we just rage up this turn? think so. Alright. 1 damage. What does this do? Turn in, it gets destroyed. So we just don't get all of our armor this turn. That's not a problem. Let's just hit him. That strat seemed to work pretty good. This item was already, like, deactivated. Okay. Oh my god. What? Looks like it destroys everything surrounding, so let's do this. And then just block. Oh my god. We are in some trouble. We definitely need our beasting sword. We kind of need our armor too, though, man. Ouch. This guy ain't here to play. We can't burst out that much damage. Oh my god. Get the haste. Dude. Oh, this is bad. This guy didn't used to do this. Oh, this boy's smoke is so horrible. Let's burst him as hard as we can. This is gonna pop and fill everything, though, next turn. Create smoke puffs and spaces in this row. Yeah, dude, that's like everything. We could try to clear out some of the smoke this turn. Okay, how much damage can we do? We do 18, 13, 11. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can mostly finish him up, but then next turn, we're completely disabled. And we'll die. We'll at least make sure that we get some block. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We can just take 6. Let's do that. Oh my god, 34. We'll take 2. Alright. We know what we're doing. Sort of. Let's hurt him. Dude, I really did not know what I was getting into, man. One more big hit or a rage? Probably rage, right? Just take 7, call it a day. Nah, we're fine. Can we do 60? Oh my god. $30, $21. He's got 69 HP, technically. So we got 51 damage here. Yeah, we got it. Get out of here, nerd. Jeez, okay. Now we know how that works. What is this? Adds 5 block. +1. On use adds 5 block. When attacked, -1 to the energy cost for this combat. +1 energy cost. That's a really complicated weapon. And then we have the Fox Rapier. Adds a block. Adjacent and diagonal shields get a block. Oh, hold on. Oh, this could be potentially used really, really effectively. Uncommon Toll Blade. It tolls for thee. We don't care. It transforms. Deals damage to self. But for 16 damage. That's potentially good for this build. Because then we can start just focusing on healing, but it's another weapon. That's the real problem. This is kind of interesting, and so is the other one. So we get attacked, we essentially get a free block every turn, starting on turn 2. I think Happy Buckler could be useful. I think this boy has a home here. This is not happening. This... maybe. We get rid of this. Take the legendary to sell it. Also, getting this pumped up isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright. I guess we're gonna leave. We need heals, man. We need heals bad. We're maxed out. We're max level, so this is useless. What was in the shop? Please tell me you buy. Dang it. We're fighting boss next, too, is the worst part. I think we just ditch this. It's not really useful to us. Do we go for this? What was this again? Let's go to the forge. It was useless if I remember right. Haste to a structure. Too bad it's not haste to a shield. Burn to a weapon, damage to a weapon, rage to a melee. Let's go rage on this guy. I feel like we're kind of stuck with this stupid... Okay, well. That wasn't nice. Dude, we can't. Alright. So our weapons can't be enchanted any further. Alright. Let's fight these guys, I guess. Much as I hate to say it, we need to take damage. But these guys... 52. Let's start with you. We'll get an extra rage. That's going to hurt. So we get rid of everything for 1. Get a free block. Take 4 damage. Yeah, I think so. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Alright. Take these. Oh, it's just 1. Okay, that's not bad. We can disable the lucky ring for now. Let's get rid of this. We're not really having to worry about much here. Don't care. I mean, what is the point of this? Rage +1? Oh. Why does that have rage? Okay. So you get a sword with an effect. That's kind of cool. Alright. And now, unfortunately, our best option, since we have like no HP and we gotta fight a boss soon, is just kind of sit and chill, unfortunately. And we're gonna just build haste.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Bye. Okay, what is that? 8 block. It transforms? On take damage adds 11 block. Huh. It's kind of interesting. Definitely take some extra luck. We'll take a shoot-em-a-jig here. We don't have mana. We could potentially make that work now, but... What's in here? Give me something good. The double luck wasn't worth anything. Awesome. We'll take some heals. A little bit of damage, too. Alright, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Get some XP and some more max HP. They're gonna deal 20 here. Everything blocks for too much, so we'll just kill this guy, I guess. Then we're gonna take 5. Gain some. We gotta take out the bunny, man. 22. Use our free block. I don't think we can kill? Maybe. I did that, that sequence was wrong. More rage. The machete's not really that useful. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Yeah! Oh? Legendary Helmet. Adds 4 mana to the connected network. Removes 1 energy. Nope. So we trade an energy and get, like, a bunch of stuff. Shurikens in row and column. It's a rare to sell. The shop's not buying anything else. We already discovered that. 12 block gets 3 burn on self. I mean, we can out-heal that, but... Nah, we're good. Fights go on, we get stronger with our scaling, so... It would be a little slow, right? I'd rather just take damage off the enemies. Deep Cave Finale. Let's fight the boss. It should be Badger Boy here. We'll add 4 rage to all enemies. So he's going to summon a minion and then give him +4 attack. So I guess we just start out and do damage, right? I wanted to go for rage. I should have went for more. Maybe I should have went for 3 block. Get haste. Let's get rid of you. We do need damage to come over here, though. If we keep letting him summon, though, he's gonna kill us. We have 1 attack. Should spend it on rage. Oh. Yeah. If we don't scale in this fight, we're gonna die. Alright, he's summoning another boy, so we definitely gotta take him out here. Maybe just go all in on rage, or do we scale our block? I mean, our block scale is pretty fast. I think his attack scale is going to be faster. So we just go 1, 2, 3. 3 times 13 is 39. That's not enough damage. Rage plus 4? Dang. Kinda wish we could have taken that now. And we got 1 energy left, so let's spend it on some scaling. $36 incoming. Free block. Need 10. Got it. We need to make sure we use that at least twice every single turn. $13. Save the free block. And then scale up rage more. Yep. Our build is kind of working. It's doing things. It's kind of slow, but yeah, see, that one's up to 22 now. Oh, we have 39. Let's grab a free block. Sacrifice some rage for some block scale. We gotta keep our block scaling kind of healthy, unfortunately. We really gotta start hurting this boy. Yeah, they're getting their natural scaling on top of everything. He's scaling too. If we don't start damaging the boss, we're gonna be in some trouble. We're just gonna have to go all in, man. We'll take some damage here, that's okay. We want to. Yeah, we've already got him down to 100. Oh, we can take 2 damage here, it's fine. Okay, now we're in trouble if we can't kill this turn. 27, 22. So we just need 5 attacks. I think we got that, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! That was such a tight fight, man. That almost didn't work out. Oh no! That was a legendary shield, man. Okay, what do we got going on? Your energy starts at 1 and increases by 1 each turn. Can we get away with that? I mean, our build already starts out weak and gets stronger as it goes. This would just exponentially make us invincible. But we start out really weak. 1 energy. We could get... So our turn 1 would look like 1 block, so we get 9. Plus 8. 5 is 13. 8 and 5 is 13. And then 2. 13 and 2. So we get 15 plus 9, so 24 block. on turn 1. So we may take some damage. Turn 2, we get slightly more, right? It takes us a little bit longer to get started, but that could be really good. All items cannot be rotated. However, we get 2 energy every single turn. We could ditch some luck in this and then get an extra 2 energy to play with. That gives us an extra rage out of this. Or an extra 2 haste a turn. Either way, energy is what we need. And this won't start paying dividends until... what, turn 4? Jeez. So, we either survive for 4 turns with, like, no resources and just take massive damage. This is a risky pick. Big time. This is just useless. It's for mana. I think it's time to take this. Oh, we can't rotate this either. So we have to find a way to fit this into our build if we take it. Items can't be rotated. Would that, like, change my swords too? Yeah. Yeah, so everything has to be vertical if we do that. Is that a potential? Is that something that can be done? Let's just take apart the build for a second and look. So that means this boy would have to be like this. Our dagger is kind of fine, I guess. We put this here. We put the shield here. That's more synergistic anyway. Maybe put this here. Go here. Oh my gosh, it's working. +3 damage. We could also... oh wait. that can't be rotated either. Alright. Okay. We made it work? Question mark? It's even better than it was before? Is this optimal? It's kind of a shame that it knocks this thing down so weak. But this being able to come out every turn isn't bad. We need to replace this with something that's a 1 square weapon. I don't think we're gonna find something though. We'll keep the luck. And if we need to, we can get rid of it later on. I feel like that works. More max HP? Yes, please. We're a big old mouse now, man. We're looking good. Alright, what do we got going on here? We got a lucky. It's a rare, stupid thing. Alright. We don't want any of it. That's really, like... wow. Okay. Let's go here. It's the easier boss, I think. He does a lot of summoning. But the extra 2 energy might be okay. I think the other boss... I think both the final bosses do just a ton of summons. Anyway, I'm probably going to have to end it here and pick it back up because I've got some things I need to take care of. Please have something good. 2 block to armor isn't bad. We can't do anything with weapons. Let's go ahead and add some block onto the hoodie, because it's not... okay. I guess the helmet's not going anywhere? Okay, we'll put it on that. Ah, dude, everything is so good. So now we've got 10, 5, so that's 15, 17 block initially. Enemies will hit for over 17. Plus, they'll start throwing statuses at us, I think, from here. We don't need this. This is useless. We will take that money. Alright. So this guy's gonna throw out some fire. Which is good, because that'll damage us. So now I have to get used to looking at everything differently. So we attack you, hit you. Oh wait, it's column. This no longer resets. Might be time to retire the bee sting sword. You gotta die. Get a little extra scaling. Now we'll get rid of this. And then bee sting you. Kill you with this. Oops. Well, we'll take damage here now, so that's good. And then, I guess that's it, man. We'll take a little damage. Okay. Now we finish him off. Okay. So this weapon officially it's time for it to go. What is this? A pouch? Okay, pouch is huge. So now we have that. That's so badass. Okay, hurt self. Huh. +1 damage to self this turn. So the more damage we're willing to do ourselves, the better. But also we have a rare. Removes poison whenever a weapon is used. I think we'll definitely take this and plop it in there just because it's a rare. We don't want a curse. Well, actually a curse isn't bad. This is the final act. I don't know, this is basically just a sell thing now. We'll take that. Keep the luck ring. We can keep a mana stone, I guess. That way if we find something weird to replace this with that needs mana. And then that's it. What's in this forge here? We have 72 gold. Can't upgrade anything. We can add armor. If I remember right, all of our weapons are weird. 3 slow, 2 enemy. Okay. Slow eliminates block. But our damage is pretty good. I don't feel like we need that. What's this? Nothing up my sleeves? Okay. It's a structure that floats. Turns clockwise, deals 7 damage. The above cleaver is used. It's a Joker cleaver. He's laughing at me? Is that a cursed item? Kind of looks like it, but I don't really like any of this stuff. Rare. The seasoning isn't bad. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Aim right for the middle of this one, right? Let's have some fun. We didn't get the seasoning, we got the barrel. Okay. That just creates potions. That could be good, but not in this build. What does this do? Oh yeah, it gives us a metric ton of ability. Oh yeah, this one never gets used now. I mean, we could technically refresh it if we did something like that. Or this, potentially. We need to have a usable item above this boy. That's the thing. We just need to replace this now, that's right. It's nice that it does so much damage, but it's... What is it, a base 10? Surely we can find something to replace that. We'll take this for now, sell it at a shop. Let's go ahead and start hitting these chests. Cursed, of course. Oh, you. 3 block and float to a shield. That's lame. 1 mana each turn to a ring. If it is adjacent or diagonal to a mana stone, it's disabled. Huh. Well, that's pretty interesting. Okay. Alright, so we got the Cursed Forge Master here. Oh. We got boys here. This guy needs to go fast because he's going to poison us. 18, 17. We got 30-something damage incoming. There you go. 35. So now we got to finish this boy off. So let's hit him. Let's hit him. Let's hit him. And we'll just scale up, man. Oh, right. We have a ton of hits with this. I forgot. That's our new main striking weapon. How much rage do we have? None? Oh, no! Well, we're going to take some hits here. All because I didn't think about this. Get out of here, nerd. Alright, he's doing 20-something. You can't really see it. Oh, 21. Okay. I think we can just do this now. Okay. Keep adding haste. Yo! Are you kidding? Adjacent helmets get +1 block. Each turn adds 5 block. And it gives me +3 haste a turn. Adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 block. Can't be rotated because of Tusk. Adds 13 block. So that just makes our shield better. Oh. So -2 to this, so it'll be base 7 again. Yeah, I will take a little bit of damage to have that. Absolutely. Yes, please. We'll keep it just in case. Wait, this is done with money? No, we don't want that. It's heavy, it takes up all of our build. Yeah, that's dumb. Like, we're just busted now. Okay. I don't want to use it. I want to close it. Whatever. Oh yeah, we have like tons of like stuff we can do. I forgot. 23. Should be able to attack 2 more times? No, 1 more time. 18. Oh yeah, we got him. Alright. 1 slow to self. That's lame. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage in combat. We don't need that. It's too big anyway. That's rude. I want this key. Hold on. There we go. We got anything else here that's mildly useful? I don't believe so. I mean, there was a rare here. That's a rare. It sells for more. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. We'll take it. Kind of need some HP, honestly. Yeah, we're down here. Alright.
GG.
Oh my god, we could get it too. That's wild, man. Do you know how freaking strong that would be, honestly? Do we just do that? So it's 2 haste, plus 1 haste. Turn 2, we would be unstoppable already. This adds how much to a helmet? Plus 1. And this gets a plus 1. So it's 4, 5, 6. So both these would block for 6. And this boy would block for 5. So 12, 17 block. We'd have to lose this. We'd have to lose that. We would no longer be gaining max HP. We're in the last act. I think we could probably get away with it, honestly. Everything else here is kind of blah. Maybe this. I mean, it would... Okay. Alright, here we go. I don't foresee us ever using the Mana Stone. Or this. Ah, you nerd. Alright. We could put this in here, right? That's got our regen on it, so we need to put it in a spot where we won't forget. Let's put the milk in here. I think it's milk. It's warm drink. Okay. So we'll do that so that we can take that next turn, right? I'm pretty confident we're going to win this run. Oh, hold on. 1 mana to a ring, piercing to a weapon, 3 block and float to a shield. No, we don't want any of that stuff. All that stuff is bad. Plus, we can't take most of it. All right, let's go to this Forge Master real quick. Talk to him. We get rage on a... No, we can't do that. We can get 2 block on an armor. That's pretty good for turn 1. That's really the only time we're going to be vulnerable. And we don't want to take damage anymore. So this is actually kind of perfect. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? No way. Oh man, we just added 6 block. So 17 is now 23. 23 is pretty good block for turn 1. I don't think we're getting hit anymore. Unless we get hit with poison, of course. We spin this. What is this? I know this is good. Oh. So I can look at everything except for... Oh, wait. All adjacent diagonal cleavers are used. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's weird. I can still rotate them. Okay. Spin it. It's free. Oh, sweet. What are you? I don't really want to risk it on anything else because I know what all the rest do, except for this. One of these is definitely a curse, so what is this? The item between the wings gets this effect applied. On use disabled for a turn. Each turn the item between the wings is used. Like automatically? Oh, dang. For free. Dude, that has some busted potential. So it takes an item and uses it once a turn for free. Even if it's like an arrow or something that requires a bow. Well, that's really cool. There you go. Uh-oh. What? We just glitched the game. Pouches are broken? What? No way. We can carry more items than what's normally possible. Oh no. Ah, okay. Alright. We'll save that exploit for another day. That's wild. Okay. I wonder if it still counts as being in the inventory. Oh man. Okay, well. This has been a wild run. Alright, let's go. Think we're golden on everything. I don't remember what this is, but Magma Core Part 2, 3. It's not over yet. We got heals over here we could go for. This boy's gonna chase us the whole way. Alrighty. So we start out with 21, which is plenty. I don't know what you do, but you're gonna die. Let's go ahead and drink. Hit that boy. Throw in a cup. He's gonna do 11, so. Doesn't really matter what order we do this in. Oh, that one gives rage too. That's right. We can do this again. Or we could just... Oh, we've already done that. Okay. We need to replace this. So we're looking for like a legendary sword now. What is that damage, bro? Uh-oh. We've got 50 damage incoming. Over 50, right? So... 55? That did it. Okay. We're safe. Never mind. False alarm. Oh, he gets rage. Yo, we're fine. Don't care about it. I mean, it's a Celerino, right? They're not gonna hit me. I might as well take it. It's free. Is there anything in here I want to pull? Oh, yeah. Right here. Right? You know what? Let's get out both luck rings. Let's take a little damage off of this. Get some double luck going. We don't need the damage on this. And we'll just keep raging, man. I mean, even if we don't block, we still get, like, plus haste. Like, a lot. Plus 4. That's wild. Not to mention, we can always do that, too. 23. We can actually get rid of this now, I'd say. That was kind of like our ace in the hole, like, emergency situation type dealio. One more. Shoot, just my haste is enough to block his stuff. Amazing. What's this? Ghosty Boy Gauntlet? Each turn adds 2 block. The item to the left becomes ghostly until the end of the turn. On use. Oh! So I can temporarily make things intangible. Now that's really cool. Adds great luck. That's really, really strong. It only does 2 damage, though. And we'd lose our... It would be 5 with the red pearl, right? Potentially, we could get it up to 8. No. Yeah. Potentially, we could get it up to 8 damage. Plus the rage from this, but we wouldn't get rage from that. Oh, wait. I just got done saying we can, What's here? Right. We can do that. What is this? Whoa. That's cool. I like how they've added more stuff to that. This guy's okay. We can't take it, though. It takes up 2 slots. Oh, yeah, we can. I'm just being silly. What is this? Uncommon. Okay. Dude, just the sheer amount of loot in this game. I've never seen that item before, yet it's an uncommon, you know? Alright, let's just go here. We're gonna start out with that boy. We got 21, we're fine. Okay. Hit him with a rage. Hit him with a rage. Hit him with that. That. One more. So now this does 5. So it's pretty close. He's got 11. Aw, dang. Well, next turn we might be okay. Because we're going to lose a rage, right? Okay, status effects are kind of dangerous for us. We still got lots of max HP. Can I just get rid of that? Random adjacent or diagonal space. Should be okay. 11. 4. What's he doing? We'll just have to get the great luck off of him, right? Blessing that. Okay. Let's scale. So slowly all our stuff is going to shut down here, so we're on kind of like an exploding time limit. Because I don't want to take damage. We're pretty much guaranteed a legendary in this fight. Adds 1 burn. Adds 2 burn, actually. When an item behind this is used, adds 1 burn to self. Okay. Okay. That's not so bad. Alright. Go ahead and scale a little bit more before it's over. I love that weapon, but not this time. Wait, it adds rage automatically? And 5 rage. For 2 energy. Oh wait, this one adds 5 rage. No. Plus 5 rage. What is... Oh, plus 5 because of the rage we already have. Alright, I'm silly. It's impossible for me to get it off. Oh, no, it's not. I'll just wait till next turn. It'll be fine. Bam! Now we got great luck and double luck, so we don't get to level up, but are you serious? We didn't get what the heck? All right. We could potentially take food, get a couple more energy, scale really, really hard on turn 1. But I don't feel like that's something we're exactly needing at the moment. That just adds regular luck. So actually, we could, like... Is that going to mess with anything? No. I don't think we really need any of it. Yeah, we're good. There's a shop right up here. We're loaded with cash. Get rid of a curse. It's kind of interesting. Creates an herb in the row. Let's start out with some selling. Hey, you. That's just an uncommon. Happy Buckler is good, but we don't need it. Okay. We don't really need anything here. I mean, we could take this and then be free to take a curse. Let's do that. And now we straight up don't even have to worry about a curse. Let's go ahead and fight this boy. Oh boy, burn boys for days. Okay, adds 1 energy. Definitely starting out with the flower. We're gonna have to reorganize at some point, probably after we take out... This guy's a blocker though. Can't attack anybody behind him. May as well just focus on scale, right? Oh wait, no. We got a lot of incoming damage. I might be able to kill him. 16. No. Alright. So now we're burning. Trying to get great luck here. It's 19. There it is. On kill, non-summon adds great luck. Okay, cool. Now we gotta kill you. We definitely don't want that shield. Oh, this game again. Okay, so we're getting 2 burn every single turn out of this. Should have put him here. We actually get to use our blessing. Now you gotta die. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to end this fight really quick. One. Unless I pass the turn, because he's got 50 spikes. And change intention to will add block. Let's put everything else on this guy. Oh, wait. We just need one more rage. Yes! Alright. Looking good. Alright. Let's reorganize. Get rid of this. Wait, what does that do? +1. Yeah, we don't care. Let's go ahead and get our luck items out. Heck yeah, 3 great lucks plus 2 regular lucks. If we don't get legendary, we're robbed. We're robbed. What the heck? Dude, I'm done with the luck game, man. It's not working out for us. How did we not lose HP through all the burning? All enemies. You know, this could actually end up being super necessary. And nothing else here is remotely interesting. Take this guy down. Start with you, obviously. He's doing something bad. He must be punished. Okay. What are you? Adds 2 poison to self. We'll be okay with that. Let's put it here. Okay. It does 4 right now, so 2 attacks. Rage +3. No, it doesn't add rage. This ought to do 6 now. Then we just spin the rest. Hit him hard. Okay. Nope. I mean, it's rare. But this is our chance to hit him, too. Nah, it's free money. I hate that. It leaves it open, man. Do some scaling. $22 is what we're looking for. Oh, we finally got one. Oh boy. Super lame. Energy for health. We might be able to get away with this. That would let us scale ridiculously, so take a couple of HP, but then do a bunch of damage. Let's go ahead and heal. Or 1 HP. Yo, a legendary. Okay, we take those. Let's get rid of this. It's outlived its welcome. Alright, we have a legendary hatchet now. If we find another one, we'll be sitting kind of good. Darn it. I want another cleaver. Let's go here. Alright. Fireboy's gotta go first. I don't think he will, though, so let's take out this guy. Alright, we got our luck in. 2 more rage. Okay. $15, 17 is 32, so... Okay. Okay. Good enough. Dang it, give me a cleaver. What's this? On an alternate use, cleanses a curse. Used with these types curses. So it's like a powered up version of this. Destroyed when out of uses. Destroyed. It's the same item essentially, but smaller. Alright. Everything else here is kind of useless. This is interesting. Wait. Deals 10 damage, anchored for 2 combats. That means we can't get rid of it if we take it, but it's essentially this, but it can be casted unlimited times. I think we can do better. I mean, it's a rare, but it can also be enchanted. Ah, let's see what's here. Haste to a shield. Energy to clothing. Oh my god. Oh man, that would have been so busted. 3 slow to a weapon, 2 burn to a weapon. Okay. Literally, we can't use any of it. Alright, you go first, and then you most of the way. We're gonna deal with burning again, unfortunately. It's fine. Okay. Same strat. And 7 isn't quite enough. 14 and 7 isn't quite enough. 14 and 18 is... Ah. There we go. Okay. Now we just scale this boy to death. Of course. Dodge potions. Can't use the item behind it. Alright, so we don't care about burn. It's not going to hurt us at this point. Alright. Not bad, man. What is this? Status effects on self. We already have one of those, don't we? Status effects on self, 4 uses. 4 uses. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing here is really of any interest to me. Alright. Uh-oh. Please don't give me that. Okay. That might be interesting. Boy, I've got a terrible memory. There. We got the pouch-a-majig. What does it do? Creates a shuriken when the combat ends. That's lame. We don't need the forge. We already know that's useless. Let's check on this. We got one more combat. No, that's give up HP for potion. We don't need to. A mimic. That blocks for 11. We're fine. Gosh. Yeah, we definitely grow slower, but... There we go. Now we're seeing some things. Adjacent footwear gets -1 block. +1 damage, weapons in the column. It's kind of interesting. Adjacent items are ghostly. We get more money. We don't need it though. There's no more shops. Dude, we really need a better weapon. Hey, we got a key. We hide it in here. Boop. Alright, what did we end up with? Oh, another chip sword. Hey, okay, that might be actually really good. We've also got this, it adds weak. +1 cost to the energy for this turn. Do we take a second chip sword instead of this? Just give up 2 damage? Take a water. We can probably start swapping out some of these for stuff that's going to make us strong. Take the cleansing bomb. Or you know what? That's better scaling on turn 1. Yeah. And if it hits the fan, we can always get that out. Okay, well, we're going double chip sword then. Dude, that's weird. Alright, let's take these boys out. Hopefully we'll see a cleaver. Heck, hopefully we'll see 2 cleavers. Oh wait, we're not fighting the boss. Dang it. Okay. It's fine. Oh, we're taking damage here. I wasn't paying attention. Yo. Can be used 1 time each combat, and it adds dodge. So we dodge 1 attack, essentially. Let's go ahead and drink this. well, we're not getting it now. I wasn't paying attention, but it's fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Huh. To get this... Oh, right. Dang it. We need a block. We're good. Let's go ahead and reorganize here, get our luck gear going. Yeah, that's good. Alright. This boy dies first. $21, it'll be 6-7. Alright. And then next turn we finish him up with the dagger. Oh no! I wasn't paying attention there. Okay. And 11. Okay. Yo! Okay. This costs 2. Hold on. What is this? Probably gonna throw something out here. So now this costs 2, but it attacks twice. And we'll keep the chip sword just in case. And we even have an extra slot. Very nice. Dude, no curse availability. What the heck? You sell the buckler. Oh, he won't take anymore. Okay. Last chance to buy. Probably buy one of these. Yeah, we're good. And then, I guess we're just gonna end here. Wait, what was... Oh, right, potions. So now we have new weapons. And actually, those cleavers, the effect of them is they activate all cleavers surrounding, even to the diagonal. So that means that One will activate the other, which will activate the original one again. So it's actually 3 attacks. So 2 energy for 30 damage now. Slow, haste, energy, burn. Now it'll add 6 burn too. So lots of damage over time going on. Can I do it again? Oh my god, I can. So 4 times 3, now it'll do 12, and then they'll just continue to take like 12 damage a turn. Oh my god, no way. Nuh-uh. That's gross. Okay. That's busted. What the heck? So technically 16 damage, but it does 16. Then the next turn, well, it'll do 6 burn. Then the next turn it'll do 5 burn. So it's, yeah, it's really strong. All adjacent and diagonal cleavers are used. Yeah. So now this is kind of a cleaver build, which is hilarious. All right, final boss time. Let's make sure we got everything situated here. We don't need this. We'll take the energy. We'll take the health. Oh, that's our regen ring. We want that. And actually, we could take this. I think we're good. All right, let's get him. Adds 100 block each combat. Shift. When health is below 50%, changes behavior in future turns. Okay. We use this. Get energy. Use this. Whack him. Do we just build up a ton of burn on him? Let's get rage first. We actually don't need this anymore. It might be worth it to just do this 3 times, honestly. He's gonna lose 54 health a turn? That's disgusting. Get wrecked, man. And we've already got 26 block. We don't even care, man. Get lost. We're just going all in on the boss, man. He can't do anything. You know what? I'll take your 23 damage. That's why we spent the whole time getting max HP. They're gonna start burning me now, though. We can leave him be for a little while, I think. No, we'll take the burns this time. We better finish him fast, though, for real. This guy needs to die quickly. Blocking's not the issue. It's all his little boys here. Alright, he's dead at the end of next turn. Or maybe this turn. Depending on how much rage. We didn't really scale. That's the thing. That last combo there was so strong, we didn't even need anything, man. Oh, get wrecked. Guess what? 5 damage. It's just 18. Yeah, plus the energy. It all just, that was wild. What a crazy freaking boss fight. And the max HP just made it a no-brainer. What a run. Honestly. Alright. We got it, man. There's our stats. Heck yeah, that was a heck of a run, man. We dealt 6,665 damage. One away. 72 enemies defeated. We gained 14,000 block over the course of the run. 101 items destroyed. Armor lost was 3,000. Health loss was 161. But that's because we were building max HP the entire time. Dude, that was wild, and that was like a challenge run too. Oh man. -3 energy to the cost of reorganizing. That relic is so strong with this. Just anytime in combat, I can swap out my items, change my entire build however I want, anytime I want. So yeah, that's what we would have taken there. But now, a great prize. Behold the cheese. It is done. Heck yeah, you guys. Well, that was awesome. Now I get to spend forever editing. So anyway, y'all have a good one. See you guys next time.